We are in a new era of education.
A new era.
Democratized education is taking on institutional education. Who's going to
bring it, baby?
We're going to tell you the 5 attributes that make institutional education and democratized education different and why we love democratized education so much.
We are e-learning partners. Welcome to the channel. We have a free masterclass for you. Link below in the description where you will learn how to successfully build, launch, and distribute an e-learning program and an online course every time. So definitely go check it out. Jumping into institutional versus democratized, we are going to break this S word down. Let's go ahead and jump in. Johnny, number 1, let's talk about institutional.
So institutional education is all about theory. One of the biggest things about being an institutional education society is it is based on theory. Theory-based.
So boring.
When we were in business school, you go to a marketing class, and they would be like, today we're going to learn the 3 P's of marketing.
4 P's, actually.
The 4 P's of marketing. Product, placement, promotion, people. No, I don't even know.
Price and position.
As you can see, we know a lot about the theory, but they didn't actually tell you, here's what you need to do to market, because institutional education is way behind. It always will be. When we were in college, they had like a social media marketing class. That wasn't that long ago. We were probably 10 years into the social media phenomenon, and it was the theory of social media. It was like, yeah, you got to know there's Facebook.
And you need to get followers.
There's MySpace. No, there isn't MySpace. I don't think MySpace was a thing at that point. But it's theory-based. When you're looking at democratized education is all about taking the power away from these big institutions that you have to pay tens of thousands of dollars a year to go to and put it in the hands of the individuals. Democratized education is about the individual. The individual is keen. In institution, it's about those big institutions. Democratized about the individual.
In a way, think of it this way. Institutional is telling you what you need to do versus the individual discovers what results are they looking for, what skill sets are they looking to develop to bring the value that they want to bring to the market. It is up to the individual. The individual has the power on how they want to learn.
Exactly. So action-based. So when you actually learn from an online course, someone building an e-learning program, if you want to sell that e-learning program and make any money, you have to make it action-based. If it's theory-based, you're not going to sell anything. But if you have the name of Harvard, you can still teach theory and people are going to go and pay money and go and learn from you. But if you are just an individual and you want to make money, you have to make it action-based, democratized education. The next thing is you have lectures versus learner agnostic, which basically means that when you're talking about traditional and institutional education, you're talking about learning with a professor at the front of the room, and maybe some of them are going to
maybe some monotone.
You have 500 people in the classroom.
And here's the thing about lectures, right? Nothing wrong with lectures. Here's the challenge, though. The challenge is that it's really focused on one type of learner profile. And there's many different types of learner profiles in the world that we live in today. And the more individualized the learning is for the learner, the more successful that they are going to be. And the beautiful thing with democratized type learning is that you as the learner have the power not only to find an action-based course or courses that you're looking for, but in the learner profile that fits you best.
Exactly. If you want to learn visually by watching videos, there's something for that in the subject you want to learn about. If you just want to learn because you want to hear it, then there's something for you there. If you want to learn by doing, then you can do that as well. You don't have to succumb to the 2-hour-long lecture in the 500-person concert hall and not learn anything because you're just being talked at.
We also want to hit on the third point, which is institutional is location-based. Now, I know some of you are going to say, but all these schools now have online learning programs and whatnot, which sure they do. However, primarily institutional learning, you have to be in one location. You have to move somewhere. You have to go somewhere. You really have to set roots there. It's a huge thing. Whereas democratized learning is worldwide. You could be anywhere around the world. As long as you have a device and an internet connection, you can access it no matter matter where you are in the world. So it has tremendous flexibility, especially with those incredible people, incredible minds out there that may not have the means today to completely move their life to a whole different country. But this allows them to get access to that education, to give them that opportunity.
Exactly. Now, the best part about institutional education is actually being at the institution, I'll be honest. That is the best part. That's why people go to Harvard. Harvard is a sick campus. The amount of amenities that they have is amazing. The reason why we
and just universities as a whole.
Same thing. When you're talking about democratized learning, you're talking about being able to access it anywhere. You don't need a physical location, so you can be anywhere in the world. The next thing is institutions own your data, or they control your data. So when you get grades, right? When you get that GPA, who keeps track of it? Who keeps that record? The institution.
And if you ever want to access it, guess who has to pay for it?
You do. You have to pay the institution to give access to your transcripts.
That you already paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to that school.
So in democratized education, you own your data, you own your transcript. You don't have to pay anyone for it because you already have the access to it. We have a video all about Web3, and with Web3, as that integrates into the education round, you will literally be walking around with the history of everything you've ever taken, everything you've ever learned in your life. You will own your transcript. You're the only one that has access to it, and you will be the one who gives other people access to it. So if Harvard wants access to it, if DU wants access to it, you are the one who gives them access to it, not the other way around.
And last but not least, institutional learning is built for employees. It is built for companies in order for them to train students to become their employees. It's really focused on you go here to learn so you can ultimately go work for somebody else. Versus democratized, it's all about life skills and being able to learn these life skills that you want to learn so you can create the life that you want to create. Whether if it's starting a business, being an entrepreneur, whatever the case may be, it is skill-based. You're not being told what to learn, you're discovering what you want to learn.
Now remember, if you want to learn how to build a kick-ass e-learning program and make it democratized, then you need to check out our free masterclass link right below this video. So sign up and we'll see you there.